Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. My name is Amanda from Easy English Online. I have a great new video for you today on English idioms and phrases. For those of you that don't know me, I have been teaching English to foreign students now for a number of years. If you would like to learn more or have one-to-one lessons with me, then I've provided a link in the description box below that will give you a special deal on English lessons. So please check that out. I also just want to quickly tell you about an exciting new video series which I will be releasing shortly. It's an 8-week mini course on the 8 parts of speech. It's completely free and you don't want to miss it because it would be a great foundation for your English learning. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button below so you get notified when it's released. So today, we're going to talk about English idioms and phrases. These are phrases which are commonly used amongst English native speakers that may sound a bit funny or strange to you, but are quite widely used. So it's important that you understand their meaning. To accompany the video, I've prepared some notes for you to download. I will explain how you can download them at the end of the video. So for now, just sit back and enjoy the lesson. So our first English idiom is, it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. Can you imagine it raining cats and dogs? If it's raining cats and dogs, then this actually means it's raining very hard. For example, oh wow, it's raining cats and dogs out there. So obviously this means it's raining really hard outside. Another example would be, I think I'll stay at home today. It's raining cats and dogs out there and I don't want to get wet. Okay, so the next one is crying over spilt milk. So does this expression mean that you are actually crying over a spilt drink? No. So this expression actually means that you're crying or upset over something bad that has happened. There's no use in being upset over situations that have already happened and cannot be changed. What's done is done. So let's look at some examples of this. You have broken it now. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. It's no good crying over spilt milk. It was a bad investment. The money has been lost and there's nothing we can do about it now. So our third idiom, you may have heard of this one. The greatest thing since sliced bread. The greatest thing since sliced bread. So this one means that something could be the best invention ever, just like sliced bread. For example, I've bought a new touchscreen computer. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I can't believe I ever worked without it. Easy English Online is the best thing since sliced bread, particularly the presenter. So, idiom number 4. So this one is, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Not literally, obviously, because that would be a disaster. But this is trying to describe how you would lose something really valuable or important to you, like a baby, while trying to get rid of something you don't want, like the bathwater. So let's look at some examples of this in use. Why are we scrapping the entire project? Come on, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Here you could be losing a project you have worked on for hours, maybe days or months, just over a small issue. People who leave old friends over a minor argument are throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Because obviously you could be losing a valuable friendship over nothing here. So the next idiom, so a storm in a teacup. A storm in a teacup. What could a storm in a teacup mean? Is it anything to do with a storm or a teacup? No, of course not. This idiom is an expression meaning someone is showing a lot of anger or upset over something that is really not important at all. Something that my husband says I do a lot. An example of this is he made an official complaint to his manager about the coffee being cold. It seemed to be a storm in a teacup. This is a lot of fuss about nothing. Why would you make an official complaint over something that is so trivial? I think this is a storm in a teacup. There's nothing to worry about here. Okay, idiom number 6. Everything but the kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink. So this means everything imaginable. So this expression came about during World War II, when newspapers would report that everything but the kitchen sink was thrown at the enemy. For example, everything imaginable. So let's look at some examples of this being used in a sentence. We were going away for one night, but the car was completely full, and it seemed my daughter had packed everything but the kitchen sink. Our local store is great. It really does have everything but the kitchen sink. Okay, so here's a funny one. The elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. So this has absolutely nothing to do with trying to squeeze an elephant in your living room. So this actually means an important or enormous topic or question that everybody knows about, but nobody wants to discuss because it makes at least some of them feel uncomfortable, or maybe personally embarrassing to someone there, or maybe it's controversial. For example, there's an elephant in the room, but nobody seems to talk about it. Awkward, right? I mean, where do you even start? John arrived at the meeting yesterday with a huge black eye, and he offered no explanation for it. Nobody dared ask him about it, so we just sat there all morning with this elephant in the room. Our final idiom for today is running around like a headless chicken. Running around like a headless chicken. This one sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? So this one describes someone who's very disorganized and is running around trying to do lots of things, but not actually achieving much at all. An example of this is, what a day I've had. I've been running around like a headless chicken all day. Another example is, it's important to get everything organized for the meeting today so I don't end up running around like a headless chicken. So that's all your idioms for today. I will do more of these in another video later. To accompany this video, I prepared a downloadable PDF with some notes. So if that interests you, just click on the link below and you can download it straight away. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. And don't forget to press those all-important like and subscribe buttons below. See you next time. Bye.